I cannot believe what I'm just seeing, guys. I really cannot believe this. I just woke up this morning and look at the snow in the middle of April, in the spring season. This have to be the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. And I was supposed to start the opening of Life After Quarantine Part 2, which is episode 4, to see many of the non-essential shops reopen and to explore all around Westgate. And it's freezing cold outside. It's humbly ridiculous. This should not be happening. Well guys, if you remember yesterday, it was started to snow on the way home while I was on my bike. And bizarrely, I thought that was never going to happen. And a lot of people think, oh, it's going to just rain. But I didn't expect any snowdrops to dribble all over. I mean, obviously I thought it would be sleet and snow, but now waking up in the morning, I see this? I mean, really? Well, with all that said, welcome to the snow season of Life After Quarantine, episode 4, part 2. Pretty bizarre. Well, this is it, guys. We are now entering Westgate, and this has been anticipated. The return of non-essential shopping. What a better way to celebrate with many people around now shopping all over the area. Oh, it has been such a long time, and now we finally enter the full experience of non-eerie shopping experience. Uniqlo is finally open. I believe Superdry is finally open as well. And what amazing way. It feels fresh now. Look at this. It's actually quite busy, but oh my goodness, that is amazing. Well, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, guys. We're going to go to the first shop that I have always been wanting to go since December. Hand sanitize, guys. That's all it's all about.
Going up. Doors closing. First floor. Doors opening.
Looks like there's no barrier here. I think I just saw it, but you see, it feels good to walk around here. Are there any barriers? I don't know. Oh no, there's no barriers. What? Usually, if there was a barrier, if you want to take a look at something, just ask. Oh, feels so... What? Maybe I'll just go off camera for a little bit. Well, we already know the queue for Primark is just so insane. I mean, it starts from the front entrance, goes all the way to Booth, the Krispy Kreme, to the front entrance of John Lewis and Partners, to right here, to where I'm standing. It's absolutely bonkers. The sale, the busyness has increased because, I mean, come on, we've been out for 3 months. Never seen like this before in my whole life since the month of December. Perhaps it's an early summer shopping, I guess. Look at the moon. That is right now the busiest day on the reopening day in the history of this country. It was just a few hours after the whole thing has been lifted, and look at the state of it. Everyone's starting to queue up, and God, it has been filled up with busyness. And like I said, the country is back, but there are some concerns. There are so many people out there are probably just shouting freedom because they haven't been shopping for 3 months. I have no idea how this was going to be, but you know, I just don't want to try and use the wrong way system, but I might as well just show you just a little glimpse of it, just to try and get a bit of social distancing space around here. Look at the atmosphere of this. I mean, look at the atmosphere. I have never thought that this is going to be like this throughout my entire life. And of course, you may see a little bit of people that are queuing for O2. I don't know if they're using virtual queue, but who knows it. Superdry, of course, is open, and I have to yet to see what Queen Street looks like at this moment. Incredibly busy, guys. It's absolutely insane. I did actually told you on my very first part of this Life After Quarantine that it's going to get a heck of a lot busy, and I've got a person behind me, or a van behind me, so I have to move out of the way. I was right all along. It is going to be a heck of a lot busy. But what is it like in Cornmarket Street? Can we see it? Incredible mood here at Cornmarket Street, and I have to honestly tell you, I have never seen anything like this busy in my entire life. Rest of the shops have started to reopen everything, even though Smith Boots are essential shops. Leon is now providing with outdoor seating, and so is Plough. The work is still continuing at the old co-op thing, or the old next area, which used to be now to be turned into a student apartment or whatever it is. But the work is still going on, but I think it's going to be like a public space, but we'll have to find out when it is completed. Who knows it is good to be back. And we already know behind me, Debenhams is sadly closed its doors and it's gone forever. But I'm not sure if you can see behind me with Francomania, they have that outdoor eating. They're actually back for a full service. Well guys, it is day 2 of the reopening of non-essential shops, and it has gone a heck of a lot busy around here. And yeah, there's some cleaning going on. A bit of road rush going on. Why didn't they do this during lockdown or something? Everybody seems to be happy, everyone's now back. The reason it got a heck of a lot busy, in my opinion, that they felt that the government had been controlling them for 3 months at the start of 2021, but they have been controlled by the government for 4 months because it was a 4-month lockdown. I mean, it's really nice to see everybody around town. It's nice to be out around people, but I like to be a little bit distant, if you know what I mean. But I have the mask on. Yeah, I already told you 3 things. Wash your hands, stay socially distanced, and wear a mask. These are the 3 things that you should be aware of. And the 4th and the bonus, save lives. It looks like it's looking so good so far. Here at Queen Street at Oxford. Check this out, guys. Look at the queue. Look at the queue. Guess where they're queuing for? That's right, Urban Outfitters. Really? This has to be the most popular shop that people go to? That is crazy. But at least it's not as bad as the Primark one, because Primark one is actually much more popular. And second of all, it's not available online to buy. That's why they prefer Primark over any other shop, because online shopping, they think they do delivery charges. Well, here we are, day 2 at Westgate. Everyone's having fun, and take a look at the queue. The queue is still worse for that one particular shop itself. Primark. Primark, as friends want to say. Primark. No, it's Primark. You can see why that this is a popular shop, and that is the one reason that they don't do online shopping. Look at the extensive of this queue. Look at it again. Look around you. That is unbelievable. Nope, it's still the same. Still the same longest queue. You'd probably be here probably an hour, and then after that it's just closed. And of course, Superdrug is now open because it's non-essential. Apparently Westgate's saying it's non-essential because no, it is non-essential. Idiots. It's essential. They should have kept it open during lockdown. Ridiculous. Why do you have to have people travel all the way to Cowley? What about here? That's essential. You can't have a lot of people be gone, eerie, during lockdown. Ridiculous. That's my rant, by the way. Guys, I wanted to apologise from yesterday. I was filming as I was going into John Lewis, just to tell you that I'm very proud to be at John Lewis, but unfortunately, thanks to my iPhone's terrible frame rate drop, I have to redo this again and tell you that I'm finally in John Lewis. It's nice to be back after 3 months of exile. I'm just trying to tell you in a very calm way, and obviously you've got the other footages of me going into the technology department, but what I'm here is the lighting department. I wanted to have a look at lights. Let's just check out some lights. Look at all these lights here. It's nice. It's actually nice around here. Look at all these lights. Isn't it so nice? I don't really need lights, but that makes me happy looking at lights. Nice decoration. It's beautiful. I like this light as well too. It's very nice. I mean, it's good for my desk. Looks pretty cool. And my favourite part of John Lewis is the view outside. It's beautiful. Look around here. It's nice. You can see all around here. Westgate is dramatically busy. John Lewis is busy. But Primark is got to be one of the busiest shopping experience than any other shop. Next is not much busy at all. And it's kind of ridiculous to say this, that the reason why people are actually queuing up for Primark is because they felt like that they can't even shop online, which is true because it's not available online at all. So the only way to shop for entire shopping experience with cheaper clothes is to queue up and just so desperate to go in because they felt that their freedom has been taken away. So that is the reason why that we all see that the whole experience of shopping turning out to be as busy as it is. And of course Nando's is open for outdoor takeaway, but Curzon is still closed until either May or June.
Several days later.
Good morning everyone. Today is going to be a wonderful day today because it's lovely and sunny outside. But first, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be heading to Missing Beans to get my coffee, and I need to do some other bits because today is going to be a wonderful day and you'll find out sooner than later. Well, here we are at Westgate. In front of me is everyone's favourite lush social distancing fun. Likes for likes. Ridiculous. Who loves it? Nobody loves it. Social distancing is crap. But anyways, here at Westgate, you can see that massive queue has slightly reduced over a week. It's not as bad as it sounds, but by the time it comes in the afternoon, it's going to get heck of a lot bad. Just what I'll update on Westgate on how it is so far. Not everyone is socially distancing. I mean, obviously, I hate social distancing, fun and all that crap. Likes for likes, really? Anybody would think likes for likes is so smiley and just act like a clown? Come on, just be sensible for once. I'm gonna have to go into John Lewis to get some stuff done. Well, we are here at the actual undisclosed location and we've got Dan Harrison right here.
Hello, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
getting ready for Scenario from Hell. We're actually filming. Chris is here with us as well too.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
and like I said, Chris has got a camera in front. Looks like he's going to be part of the photography.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely cool.
We're getting ready to film for the 450th
Yeah, for the scenario.
episode. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. For those of people who don't know, we do crazy ass. Like we've been doing this. Well, I've joined in 2009. They've been doing this for a long
Yeah,
time.
it'll be the 13th year this year.
Yeah, 13th year, definitely. So that's why those two knows very well. You've only came in, like, I think you've only just came in, what, probably like, can't remember what year. Can you remember what year you came?
Oh, Chris?
Yeah.
I'd
First
say.
appearance was 11, properly 12.
Yeah, 2012, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while, yeah.
Has been a while.
It has been a while. All right, I'm going to be going off camera and going to start filming the Scenario from Hell, which is part of the Crazy Ass episode series.
Yeah.
And I'll get back to you.
His kindness, humour and humanity, by his service to the nation and the Commonwealth, which thy well-beloved Son shall then pronounce.
Two hours later.
I just come across this booth from Peter Pilgrim and look what I've got. This is one of these little free DIY thingy or whatever this is, but if you just scan in this code, fill it in, and you'll get this free pizza. Anyways, I'm gonna eat, and my mask is falling out.
2 days later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
A huge sigh of relief for all of us here. I mean, yesterday has been absolutely nerve-wracking, absolutely interesting of all. I mean, the sun is now shining outside and it's a little bit fadey for early morning rise up. I suppose it was a little bit cloudy, but it is a reason to celebrate, guys. I'm beginning to feel so excited for the future because two things have happened. First, the Derek Chauvin trial, the verdict has been reached and he's finally found guilty of all 3 charges. Those 3 charges include second-degree murder, second-degree manslaughter, and third-degree murder. He was taken away in handcuffs in the court. It was a good feeling for all of us to see this because all of us in the black community, the brown community, in any color community will be celebrating this matter. Of course, all around Minneapolis and all around the world are in relief because it has to be done and justice has been finally served. So my prayers goes to the Floyd family and to everybody. I mean, I am absolutely astonished by this. I mean, watching the news has been completely nerve-wracking when it comes to the verdict, but it has been finally been served and I'm so happy about it. So that's the Chauvin trial. The second one I'm absolutely astonished about is that 6 English clubs have now finally been withdrawn from the corrupt Super League, because I call it corrupt because it was created by few of the American corrupt rich owners, I suppose, but also the corrupt chairman called Florentino Perez. Of all people, him, a Real Madrid president who was the chairman of the corrupt league. What do you call this? European Super League is called the Super League, so you can just play all the teams over again like Americans, like an American MLS? Give me a break. That's just so ridiculous. No offense to MLS or to any other teams in the United States. I think it's just ridiculous because it's not really important at all for them. That's why they only have to play their teams all over again, because there's no relegations, there's no promotions. That's why it's just no point, which is why I would say that this country, football has always been important. And then I'm very happy to say, I mean, I'll keep the short and sweet, that all the English clubs are no longer in the Super League, and now we can continue going back to normal with real competitions with UEFA, FA Premier League, FA Cup, and of course it's not Carling Cup, it's no, I can't even pronounce it. The League Cup, I'll say the League Cup. Huge sign of relief. Definitely happy about this. What a lovely day here at Westgate. Many people are around, having a good time. I mean, it doesn't feel very quiet at all. I mean, you've got the victors having the outdoors remain probably fixed, I suppose. There's no longer a bench sitting area anymore on the roof terrace. Now it actually exists only on the ground floor of Westgate. I just wanted to share a little bit of the news, which kind of makes me laugh so much, that the dictator Perez says the Super League or the corrupt league is not over. I mean, he is right in a way, because don't forget though, it's not like when you lost thinking, oh well, they are going to continue to dig more and more, but all of us really needs to start fighting back. He throws a fit because all the 6 English clubs has declined his offer or walked away from this corrupt league, because it's not the European Super League, it's the European Corrupt League. I mean, yeah, I know his title says the European Super League, but it is corrupt. He is a dictatorship. He can do whatever it takes to bring the Super League dream come true, because it's basically, he calls it the beautiful game. He doesn't really care about English culture. He doesn't really care about anything else. He is an anti-Premier League, anti-FA Cup. That's why it's called the Corrupt League. That's what it is, really. So then they can make fans travel, pay more money, and all of us here as cultural football will never make that happen. But the fight still continues for all of us as football fans. of the episode 4 of Life After Quarantine. I mean, obviously I thought I might as well just turn on the camera and recap of what we have covered throughout this Life After Quarantine episode 4. The first part was more like a road to reopening, where we see all the shops are preparing for the reopening. The part 2 meaning that everything has reopened. Clearly that means it actually shows that we are actually on the verge of road to freedom in that path. Next month, indoor eating may be reinstated. If not, it could be too. You probably might think, why am I wearing my helmet? Well, obviously you can see I have a bike over there, and I have my favorite coffee brewing, or should I say my favorite coffee shop that I just got it from. You see the name anyways. Obviously in front of me there are popular queues around there because they're the best. Why not? Well guys, I wanted to thank you all for watching this Life After Quarantine episode 4. But before we go, well, today is April 30th. It's AirTags Day, yes. I got the accessories, leather key ring, which is the Baltic blue. I mean, obviously to match all of my blue. And this is the star of the show, the AirTag. This has been rumoured for several months, because everyone's been talking about it, thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be called the AirTags. But Apple have worked out with this incredible item, and I'm not going to talk about it too much. I will talk about this in the next episode. Let's go ahead and unbox this and show you how this thing works. And funny enough, my phone detected my AirTag, which is kind of strange because it's still in the package. Pull it off just like that, and it says AirTag, and the inside is absolutely fascinating. The instruction on both sides, and in the middle is the star of the show. Anyways, I'm going to open this up. Actually, if I can just without ripping it. So here it is. That's the Apple AirTag. Now, if I remove this, well actually, before I show it to you, there's my initials. It will make a sound when I remove all of this. Doesn't make a sound, it's quite weird, but anyways, whatever. Alright folks, it's now time to set up the AirTag, and as you can see in my home screen, you probably know it could detect any moment now. As you can see, now it has detected. So all I gotta do is connect, and it will tell me the name of the AirTag, but the thing is though, it's gonna be in my keys anyway, so that's how it's going to be connected to. Now it says Shemon's key. Now I hear the sound. So there it is, it says Shemon's key. All I gotta do is tap on it, and of course I can just play the sound or just tap find, and as you can see, it detects it. So if I play the sound, it's there. But I mean, obviously I would explain this in the next episode. So with all that said, I wanted to thank you all very much for watching this Life After Quarantine episode 4 part 2. Like I said, we're going to be doing a few more months of this episode, and then we will be concluding Life After Quarantine in July. But for now, we're going to be moving to the birthday month of Life After Quarantine, and I really hope you had a wonderful April month with the glorious weather and a little bit of bad weather, but that is not really a big deal. It's great to be back to non-essential shopping, and it feels much more better. Take care everyone, and I will see you on the next Life After Quarantine. Take care from the Apple AirTags. Goodbye.